When Blue Bloods wrapped up its 12th season amongst all the other big TV finales in May 2022, the CBS drama was already locked in to return this fall for season 13, with Bridget Moynihan's Erin set to run for DA before fans get to see how that turns out, and we all know it'll turn out splendidly, or else that would be an awks family dinner. Everyone needs to make it through the long summer hiatus. Of course, if you're living life like co-star Donnie Wahlberg, who is currently living it up with 80s and 90s style, performing with New Kids on the Block as headliners on the Mixtape Tour 2022. As fine and well as it is to just know Donnie Wahlberg is letting his boy band flag fly high during Blue Blood summer break, it's obviously all the better to actually see the visual evidence. Given that Wahlberg is all about sharing positive vibes on his social media platforms, it should come as no shock that he's been sharing updates from the road to Instagram, and it's basically been nothing but big, cheesy smiles no matter who's in the picture. Speaking of cheese, Wahlberg's latest share on his IG account was to wish everyone a happy Mac and Cheese Monday on June 27, in reference to him and fellow NKOTBer Joey McIntyre. Earlier that day, Donnie Wahlberg shared a candid shot in a private plane, and while Joey McIntyre didn't show up in this one, it did feature New Kids on the Block lifers Jordan and Jonathan Knight. The only one we're missing at this point is Danny Wood, and Terry's definitely more than a few looks at him throughout. So why not shine a spotlight on the post from Wood's birthday in May? With a Fuller House cameo under their collective belt, the New Kids on the Block are no strangers to delivering throwback-friendly concert tours, as they're previously hit the road with Paula Abdul, Debbie Gibson, Backstreet Boys, whose live show once made Machine Gun Kelly throw up, and more. For the 2022 Mixtape Tour, they brought in Salt-N-Pepa, En Vogue, and Rick Astley, which is a 4-act lineup that really cements a place in time that fans can relive across a slew of tour dates. Speaking of, here's one of Wahlberg's posts from May, where he's, stop me if you've heard this one before, smiling a big cheesy grin while showing off his bare chest. Speaking of bare chests, one has to wonder how many Blue Bloods fans would be down for every episode of the CBS drama featuring scenes with Danny Reagan reenacting the Top Gun volleyball scene until he gets it just right or whatever. Let's workshop the idea. What do you say, bare-chested Donnie Wahlberg? Regardless of what Hess got on, though, Donnie Wahlberg is 100% feeling the love on a daily basis, and while it might not seem like much to see him rock that positivity as often as he does, that kind of energy is few and far between on social media in any capacity. All the joy happening in these moments doesn't dismiss anything happening elsewhere. It's just love. It's not even just about being on stage and performing for the fans. Donnie Wahlberg is also good about kicking it with concert-goers after shows to take pictures with fans whose smiles are as big as his are. So while some actors and actresses may be spending the summer in vacation mode, or plugging away with other acting gigs between seasons, Donnie Wahlberg is living his best day from morning till night on the road with New Kids on the Block. We should all be so lucky to find something we love doing with the same amount of passion, even if it isn't wowing the masses in cities across the country. And then when you're done with all that enjoying life, You should be ready to settle back in for season 14 of Blue Bloods, which will make its debut on CBS on Friday, October 7, 2022. All 12 seasons are available to stream now with a Paramount Plus subscription.